What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm going to be doing my first fantasy draft rebuild here on NBA 2K23. And I'm going to randomly select my team. Let's stop it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we get the New York Knicks. All right, my favorite team. Let's use them. Do we get a good pick? No, of course, we never get a top 10 pick. So the top three are Giannis, Luka, and Jokic. No surprise there. KD at 4, Curry at 5, Embiid 6, LeBron 7, Kawhi 8, John 9, and Tatum 10. So before we get back into the rebuild, I just want to say that today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events every single day on the SeatGeek app. That includes sports, concerts, festivals, and more. So in a few weeks, the Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite football team, is coming to Philadelphia where I live. So I'm looking constantly to find the best deals on SeatGeek to go and attend that game. SeatGeek always wants you to make sure that you're getting a good deal. So when you're looking for tickets, you can see on the app that you want to look for green dots. Green means good, red means bad, that it's not a good deal. So you want to look for those green deals. And with the NBA season tipping off, I'm going to be looking at Knicks tickets constantly to make it over to Madison Square Garden to see a game. You know, I want to watch Jalen Brunson's debut. And sadly, the Mets tickets I'm looking at right now are for spring training because they're not in the playoffs anymore. Every ticket is backed from their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. And of course I came through for you guys. You can use my code SROS for $20 off of tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with code SROS, that's SROS. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and get your deal, and thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video. We do have the 13th pick, so we saw Jimmy Butler and Devin Booker go. That's actually not too bad. I will take 13. Trae Young to the Knicks. No, we're not doing that. There is one player that I do want, and did he go? Oh, wait. I was like, I want Ja, but he already went. So I'm kind of intrigued on Zion Williamson. He's only an 87 overall, though. Could get James Harden as well, but you know what? I'm going to go Zion Williamson. It should have happened back in 2019. 80 back on the Pelicans. Darius Garland would have been a smart pick the way he progresses in 2K. Whoa, Max. He went in the first round. He went at the end there. There's Scotty Barnes. It's a nice second round pick. There goes RJ Barrett. So we are going to be picking at what, 17, 18 in the second round. Yeah, Maxey, Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Gobert wrapped out the first round. Getting Jaylen Brown and Gobert is a nice start for the Lakers. There's a couple options. We can go DeAndre Ayton, have a front court with him and Zion. I do like the idea of pairing up Halliburton and Zion. Desmond Bane would be fun, but I think I'm going to go with a point guard. It's either going to be De'Aaron Fox or Halliburton, and we're going to go with Tyrese Halliburton. Desmond Bane did go. I wanted to take him. We're going to go Chet Holmgren here in the third round. So we have Chet and Zion in the front court. Oh, I wanted to take Herb Jones next. Damn it. No, I'm going to take one more rookie. We're going to go Jaden Ivey here. So we have Halliburton and Ivey in the backcourt and Zion Williamson and Chet Holmgren in the front court. We might not be good in year 1, but that's okay. By year 2, we will be really solid. Oh, this is a perfect pick. Lou Dort as a 3-and-D guy at the small forward position. Dennis Smith Jr. really just went. Okay. I'm going to take Larry Markkinen, who's going to come off the bench for us. Grand Theft Alvarado as a backup point guard. Shaedon Sharp's going to be a backup shooting guard, and I score off the bench. Another rookies joining Chet Holmgren and Jaden Ivey. That will be the last one. Don't worry. And I wanted to get one more scoring option. Then again, we do need a backup center. Let's thank Dwight Powell. I'm going to go with Jeff Green here. Obviously a one-year guy. Jaden Hardy for some upside. And I know I said I was done with the rookies, but at this point, it's the move to take some rookies that are just not going to really be in the rotation, but they can develop. Mike Muscala is just a third center. PBJ, shout out to the Supersonics franchise. And lastly, we're going to take Rudy Gay. All right, so the starting five is definitely going to be Halliburton, Ivy, Dort, Zion, Holmgren. That's actually so much fun. And then we'll have Larry Markkinen, Dwight Powell, Jose Alvarado, and Jeff Green off the bench. I think Powell's going to get 17. We'll do 20 to Alvarado. And I honestly love the minute allocation that 2K came up with. 2K, why does Halliburton have a 55 shot tendency? That's going up to a 75. Oh, no. We need Shaedon Sharp in the rotation. So I think Sharp might play over Jeff Green. Completely forgot I drafted Shaedon Sharp there. So he's going to get about, let's say, about 17 minutes a night. Yeah, it's going to be something like that because I want to see what he can do. Under Tibbs, it's not great with a defensive preferred system. We'll stick with that for year 1. We'll see how it works out. I mean, like, Zion will progress into a good defender by the end of this. And we do have Holmgren, who's projected to be a good defender. Dort's going to be a good defender. Ivy could progress. Alvarado, we know, is a great defender. Halliburton's very solid as a point guard. So this team should make the playoffs. I don't know. It really just depends on how the young guys do. I mean, the Grizzlies have Shea and Donovan Mitchell in that backcourt. Let's see. Who do the Pistons got? And we lost by 2. All right. 0-2 start. They had Pascal Siakam. Is that LaMelo or Alonzo? It is a LaMelo Ball. Zion and Ivy had great games. I mean, Halliburton had 14 assists 11 turnovers combined from the backcourt. That's not winning basketball. The Magic are 2-0, but we do hand them their first L. Zion with 29, 11, 4, and 2. Halliburton with 25, 3, and 9. Home giving here against the Hornets. We lost by 20. What's going on? I mean, it's not the end of the world if we do not make the playoffs. I also forgot to turn off where teams get to keep their own draft picks. So, yeah, if the Thunder are good in the sim, there's also going to have other teams' picks as well. But we don't really know how those teams are going to do. So I will see you guys at the end of the year, and let's see if this team makes the playoffs in this fantasy draft save. All right, this Knicks team was not good this past season. Luka Doncic still winning MVPs in these fantasy drafts. He's on Indiana, though. Jabari Smith, rookie of the year for the Blazers. John Wall, sixth man of the year in LA. Giannis Depoy on the Cavs. Peyton Pritchard, most improved on the Blazers. So yeah, you got Luka on the Pacers on All-NBA first team, John the Jazz, Giannis on the Cavs, Tatum on the Clippers, and Jokic on the Hawks. For second team, you have Harden on the Wizards, LaMelo on the Pistons, LeBron on the Spurs, KD on the Hornets, and Embiid on the Timberwolves. And finally, for All-NBA third team, we have Curry on the Mavericks, Garland on the Thunder, Kawhi on the Warriors, Jimmy Butler on the Nuggets, and Cat on the Sixers. Yeah, just no Knicks really in the All-NBA or defensive teams, but we do get Chet Holmgren on all rookie first team. Let's hope that efficiency goes up next year. We also got Jaden Ivey here as well. He had a solid rookie season. And then we had Shaedon Sharpe, who wasn't great. But yeah, this team was far, far off from making the playoffs. They went 31-51, and that gives them the 5th worst record in the league. So I'd assume Zion was the leading scorer at 22 points, 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists. We saw Jaden Ivey's numbers. Halliburton, 15 and 11. 43, 32, 68 splits. I feel like when my last couple of rebuilds, nobody hits free throws. I mean, I guess Alvarado was an elite free throw shooter. Dort was elite. Sharpe was solid. Markkanen was solid as well. It's just my top guys really just don't hit free throws. I guess Halliburton, I don't know. How is he that bad? How do you go from 84% to 68%? Is it something with the tendencies in 2K? Either way, though, we did not make the playoffs. The Nuggets are going to the NBA Finals, and Jimmy Butler won Western Conference Finals MVP, and the Wizards are going to the NBA Finals, and Harden was your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. They beat the Heat in 7. Rozier gave 48 points in that win. They scored 159. They also have Jared Allen, Josh Hart, Terry Taylor, Nasir Little as well. And then over here for the Nuggets, they were an 8 seed. They have Lonzo, Jalen Green, Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Isaac, Hernan Gomez. Okay. So let's see who wins the finals in year 1. It is the Denver Nuggets as an 8 seed in 7 games. Jimmy Butler is your finals MVP. Player retirements: Lowry retires on the LA Lakers, Blake on the Jazz. So we are going to have the 5th pick in the draft. I believe that Detroit pick will be water protected. That's on me for not resetting the pick. So let's just sim it. Let's see if we get lucky or do we get unlucky. Okay, that is lucky. Going from 5 to 4, I will take that. And since this is fantasy draft, I'm tempted to get Wemby, but do we need Wemby? Because we do have our front court figured out. I would move Zion to the 3 and then Holmgren to the 4. But I never get Wemby, so this might be the time to do it. We'll keep Tibbs as our coach for 1 more year. All right, so if we were going to make a trade with the Phoenix Suns to move up, who would we move? I guess Shaedon Sharpe, Patrick Baldwin Jr. would have some value, and Jaden Hardy. So you know what? I think it would be pretty easy to move up to number 1. I can give them 4, 23, Jaden Hardy, as well as Patrick Baldwin Jr. I don't know, though. They might decline that. Let's see if they accept this trade. They say no. We do have that Detroit first. I'll give that to them, and they say yes to that. So Victor Wembanyama, you are finally coming to me in one of these rebuilds. Too bad I already have kind of my front court figured out, but we'll make it work. So yeah, Wemby's an 83 overall. Like I said, we'll make it work. So Halliburton and Alvarado are going to be coming back. Rudy Gay, he had a player option for $7 million. He opts in. We're going to decline the deal on Mike Muscala. So let's see who makes it to free agency in this fantasy draft save. I wonder if it's going to be different than usual. Kyrie, where did he spend last year? Chicago. Fed VanVleet would be a 4-star fit. I don't know if we have any big free agents of our own. Powell, Muscala, so we could be in the market for a backup center. Then again, we do have 2 at the moment. So if I were to move Zion to the 3, he'd go down to an 86. If I moved Wemby to a 4, he wouldn't change. Holmgren to the 4, he would change. So maybe we just go Holmgren as the backup center behind Wemby, and they just both play a ton of minutes. That could be good with me. Patrick Beverley, a 5-star system match. Yeah, I'm going to be giving him a 1-year deal to come back. Let's go. I don't know why I said to come back, but to join us here in New York. Who else would be a 5-star fit? Al Horford would have been a great fit. Yeah, a lot of guys that are defensive minded, a lot of veterans too. All right, so taking a look at play progression, Zion's up to a 93, Halliburton's up to an 86, Holmgren and Ivy went up 4 overalls. Beverly does regress, but I feel like I gotta get him in that rotation. Him and Alvarado off the bench under Tibbs' system, they'd just be so good defensively. All right, so let's see what our rotation will look like this season. Wemby's going to start, but I think they're both going to play about 30 minutes a night. Zion can get about 35 minutes. Dort at 28. Beverly starting over Ivy. I don't think I could do that, but I think I'm cool with... Do we try that? Like Beverly getting about 25 minutes, and we do about 30 to Holmgren and Ivy just running the second unit. Halliburton get about 33. Like, that's a really good defensive lineup. Markin about 18, Alvarado 11. Sharp doesn't crack the rotation. You know what? I'm willing to try it out because it could work under Tibbs. Like, let's see. Game 1 against the Pistons, we do blow them out, okay? Ivy still gives me 30 off the bench. 2 road games here against the Raptors and the Heat, and we end up winning both. It was a close one in the first one against the Raptors, who have Devin Booker and Ben Simmons. Shout out Kendall Jenner. Halliburton had 31 and 12, Wemby 21 and 8, and then this blowout win against the Heat, Halliburton had 33 and 8, Holmgren 24 and 9. Is he hitting his free throws this year so far? No. Another game against the Heat on the road, and we do end up losing by 9. Home game against the Sixers, they are 2-2, and we lose by 3. Okay, maybe we're not for real. I don't know. DeJounte Murray hit a crazy triple-double. Can we beat the Sixers here? Yes, we can. We win by 16. Zion with 32 and 11. Wemby with 27 and 11. Let's see how this team does throughout the regular season. Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double and was the MVP for the Atlanta Hawks. It's nice to see a non-Luka, maybe Darius Garland player win it. Victor Wembanyama was your rookie of the year. I mean, he put up a lot better numbers than Chet Holmgren did last year. About 15 and 8, 3.5 assists, 42 from 3, 91 from the line. He's an elite free throw shooter. We need those. KPJ wins 6th Man of the Year for the Hornets. Giannis Depoy still on the Cavs. Poku, most improved for the Spurs. Here's All-NBA first team, second team, and I was going to say, come on, we got to get Zion on one of these. There he is on third team, and he absolutely balls out this year in his age 23 season. We get Wemby on all-rookie first team. Duh. And the Knicks are the 1 seed. Let's go. We just had to have some minor additions to this team. Starting Patrick Beverly works. Very inefficient, but at least he plays good defense. We're taking on the Sixers in round 1, who have Marcus Smart and DeJounte Murray. That's an elite defensive backcourt. Okay, that's a pretty elite 1 through 4, and that could switch basically on anybody. And oh yeah, they have Cat at the 5. They got Melo too, the revenge series against the Knicks. Halliburton had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists. Yes! He finally reverted back to his career free throw percentage. There's Jaden Ivey, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 45, 34, 76 splits. Wemby with 15, 8, and 3.5. We went over him. There's Lou Dort, 14 points, 32 from 3. We see it as free throws. Holmgren off the bench, 13 points, 8.5 boards. You know what? His efficiency was better this year, up to a 56% true shooting. So let's see, what does the coach want to do for the playoffs? They would do 34 to Halliburton. I'm cool with 28 to Beverly, 29 to Dort, 42 to Zion. Okay. I think I want to switch Wemby and Holmgren's minutes. Only 22 to Ivy just seems so low. 8 to Alvarado. Maybe we did like 40 to Zion, 31 to Wemby, and then we could do 27 to each Beverly and Jaden Ivey. 4.5 stars. Can we beat the Philadelphia 76ers and get a playoff series victory under our belts? We're down 2-1. We end up winning it in 6, though. That's what I'm talking about. Zion averaged 32 and 8 in that series. Halliburton with 22 and almost 13. Ivy was great. So was Wemby. Now we're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, who have CJ McCollum, Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks. They got the Memphis Wings. Rocco Prakicin and Nikola Jokic. They got that 4 in front court. And we beat them, though, and advanced to the conference finals. Oh, wow. Yeah, we sweep them. Okay, this team is just really good right now. Zion averaged 32. Halliburton has been going off in the playoffs, 27 and 11.5. We got the Milwaukee Bucks here in the conference finals. This team consists of Anthony Simon, Zach LaVine, Michael Porter Jr., Evan Mobley, Dwayne Dedmon. Not great, but that's a very elite 1 through 4. Mobley and LaVine, Porter Jr., Simons, that is really good. We have yet to mention them. I saw Wiseman was off the bench. Don't know why he doesn't start. Beat him by 6 in a shootout in game 1. Because we have Zion Williamson. Game 2, we pick up the victory. Game 3, okay. Maybe we're going to the finals with ease. We sweep them. Zion is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Curry is your Western Conference Finals MVP. The Kristaps Porzingis trade partners here in the finals. Oh, that's cool. They got the Splash Brothers. They drafted the Splash Brothers. That's cool. Moses Moody, too. They got all the Warriors. They got Keegan Murray. Kristaps. Whoa, that's a good team. They drafted KP, stayed as a, well, I was going to say stayed as a Maverick, but he's not a Maverick anymore. They got Keegan Murray as well, Bogdan, Gordon, Tom. That's a good team. That is a really good team, actually. I'm kind of nervous. We do lose game 1. They were a 2 seed. Tyrese Halliburton at a triple-double. Chet with 25, but not enough. Oh, I don't feel good about this series. Yeah, we're down 2-0. Oh, man. Zion had 38, and we still lost by 11. Halliburton had a great game. We do make it a 2-1 game. We win in overtime. That was huge. That was must win. Halliburton had 19 assists. Zion had 47 points, but we do go down 3-1. It's a deep team, man. They have a really deep team, And we do force a game 6, which is nice. We beat them by 40. Game 6, we end up forcing a game 7. We beat them by 9. Curry had 48. It was not enough. And we're going back to the Garden for game 7. Can we beat them and win it all in year 2? That would be pretty sick. What is that second quarter, though? Not great. We're down by 19. We would really need to come back. We're down by 24. Yeah, we're not winning this game. All right. Well, they blow us out. That sucks. Dort at 29. Zion at 25. Damn. Bogdan Bogdanovic at 30. Curry at a triple-double. And Steph Curry's your finals MVP. Chris Paul retiring on the Nets. Okay. Russ on the Jazz. No. There goes Andy Greer. Big Hall of Fame class right here. A couple guys from the 2005 draft class in Howard. Or no, he was 2004. Paul was 2005. Russ was 2008. And then Melo was 2003. I was about to say a couple guys were 2003. I was way off. So we did trade that Pistons pick to the Suns. It might be at pick 9. It doesn't move up at all. It actually drops to 10. Oof. We have our pick at 29. Don't think I'm going to be making any trades on draft night. We drafted a man by the name of Darius Hall. We got Theo Keefe, Roger Gowan, and Jeffrey Perkins here in the draft. We're picking up the team options on everybody. Markkanen isn't a great system fit. I do think I will be trading him. We're going to pay Halliburton a lot of money. He is a restricted free agent. Why would I renounce the rights on him, 2K? Can you not do that to me? Please stop doing that. Does he get a deal? Yes, he does from the Nets. We're matching it. Alonzo Ball's a great fit. I'm trying to think, like, who would I trade Markkanen for? Because I could probably package Markkanen, Hall, and maybe like Alvarado. I don't know if I want to move Alvarado. What about Shaedon Sharpe? Ooh, I feel like Wendell Carter Jr. would be a good defensive fit. We do get Kobe White in this trade. Not sure if I would use him. Like, could we maybe just do Markkanen and Hall for Wendell Carter? They say no. What about if I throw in some of these second round picks in, like Roger Allen? Does that get it done? No. What about Theo Keefe? Does that get it done? Yes, it does. Damn, Kyle Guy would be a zero system fit. He was kind of like a 2K20 legend for me. So we have Zion at a 95, Halliburton at an 87, Holmgren at an 85, Carter Jr. at an 85 will come off the bench. Like, Holmgren and Carter Jr. off the bench is going to be low-key filthy. So we're going to go Halliburton, Ivy, Dort, Williamson, Holmgren with Carter Jr., Wemby, Sharpe, and Alvarado. Yeah, we didn't bring back Patrick Beverly, so we could play like Sharpe and Alvarado. I'm excited on what this team can do. We should be the 1 seed again. Hopefully, maybe the system proficiency gets a little bit better because I'm trying to win it all next year, not lose in the finals again. We got Coach of the Year. We won 64-18. That's got to be a good sign. Nobody making an All-NBA team, which is quite unfortunate. We are the 1 seed, though, in the Eastern Conference, taking on the Chicago Bulls in round 1, who have Kyrie Irving, Dyson Daniels. I've really yet to use him in 2K23, and he progressed as well. Johnny Davis, Julius Randle, Robert Williams. It's a pretty deep roster. Vuka Zagorak. Okay, he was the 3rd overall pick, Zagorak. Sharif Cooper and Nicholas Claxton off the bench. We take a look at the season stats, just kind of looking at the points per game. Zion was the number 1 guy, followed by Halliburton, Ivy, Holmgren, Wemby, Dort, Carter Jr. That's what, 7 guys in double-digit figures. We know Alvarado's providing us great defense off the bench. Shaedon Sharpe, I'm sure, is pretty valuable to us, too. They want to keep starting Holmgren over Wemby. All right, you know what? If that's going to get us dubs, I'm fine with it. Round 1 against the Chicago Bulls. Don't get upset in round 1. Okay, sweet. I like that. Take care of your business. We should be losing any games to 8 seeds if we're the 1 seed. Zion with 30. Halliburton really takes it up a notch when he's in the playoffs. Now we're taking on Detroit, who have LaMelo at 94 overall. Yeah, like that's like we're definitely not sweeping them just because they have LaMelo Ball. Franz Wagner and Herb Jones, who I really wanted to draft there at the forward spots. They also have Patrick Williams, Precious Achiuwa, Kelly Oubre off the bench. They do have LaMelo, but we sweep them still. Let's go. Huge game for Halliburton, or excuse me, huge cheers for Halliburton and Zion. Now we're taking on the Pacers, who have Luka, Giddey, Hart, Johnson, Stewart, Vanderbilt. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that team at all. I think they beat us in game 1. Yeah. How can I? We go 8-0 and it doesn't matter. And they just came off a 7-game series. Dude, what? Oh, they beat us by 3. Don't do that to me. Oh, and now I'm nervous. Every game I sim, I'm like scared. Looks like we are going to take care of business here in game 3 and blow them out. Yeah, don't blow it. Okay, so we blow them out by 25 points. All right. Can we just keep doing that? We're up to 4-star system proficiency. It's like, I was going to say, is Carter Jr. a better fit? No. Then Zion. So let's see. Game 4 on the road in what, like the Fieldhouse Arena, something like that. All right, the second quarter was not off to a great start. Can we take the lead in the third, please? Oh my god, we're gonna go down 3-0 or 3-1 unless we come back. Oh my god, we lost by 3. Ugh, so now we need them to blow a 3-1 lead. Come on. We're really not even good to go back to the finals. We went 64-18. Just blow them out here. Blow them out. All right. We should be blowing them out to force a game 6. Yep. We beat them by 23. So both our wins were just by blowouts where we could score 130 plus on them. But we can't win on the road. It seems like, what is this? Down by 5. I don't like this. Okay. Good second quarter. Don't blow it in the third. I hate playing against Luka. I hate it. He's so good. What are those numbers? It's so annoying, man. All right. Down by 6. I don't love that. Down by 9. And we lose by freaking 5. Come on. Oh, that's just such a bummer, man. First Steph Curry, then Luka Doncic. We just keep getting owned. I hope Luka's a free agent and just signs in the West. But I don't think he is. He's going to be here for a while. Do I move on from Tibbs? He's a free agent. Spoelstra, he's defensive minded still, but definitely has better ratings. I'll offer Tibbs an extension just in case. I mean, he would definitely sign that with us. JB Bickerstaff, I'll offer him a deal. I don't really want to do Doc Rivers. Yeah, I don't like the grit and grind guys. I would do Nick Nurse and I would do Ty Lue. It's probably, yeah, let's see who we get. So we get Tibbs, Bickerstaff, and we get Lue. You know what? I think we're going to go in the balanced direction and move on from Tibbs and sign Ty Lue, who has that championship pedigree, you know? I want to try to trade Lou Dort for Mikal Bridges. If I give you 29, 42, and 60, does that get it done? It does not. I would give you my first round pick next year as well, unprotected. Do I have any other random teams first? I do not. So I'll give you 2 first. I'm going all in. There we go. Mikal Bridges, stud. I mean, Tibbs would have loved that. So we're going to pick up the team option on all these guys. I don't know if we have any big free agents of our own. Let's just double check here. Free agents. See, Jose Alvarado. We want to bring him back. All right. If this team doesn't win it all next year in the final season, maybe fantasy drafts aren't for me. All right, 2K, take me to the promised land. We're not playing Matt Ryan. We're going to give those 6 minutes to Halliburton and probably Mikal Bridges. 70-12. 70-12. If we don't win it all, I give up. Zion makes All-NBA third team. And we are the 1 seed in the East, taking on the Celtics in round 1, who have Lillard, who is 35 years old, Ingram, Dylan Brooks, David Roddy, shout out to the Grizzlies, Thomas Gray. Oh yeah, that is an auto-generated rookie. So, taking a look at the season stats, hopefully one last time. Ivy would probably average 25 points per game if, like, maybe Halliburton wasn't here, or definitely if Zion wasn't here. Okay, what do you got for me? So they want to go Halliburton, Ivy, Bridges, Zion, playing these guys a ton, Carter Jr., Sharp, Alvarado. What's the point of giving Matt Ryan 2 minutes a night? Let's give it to Mikal Bridges. I mean, if it was anything like last year, what? Oh my God, we went down 2-0. They blew us out in game 1. I mean, they beat us in overtime in game 2, but what is going on? And then we ended up winning in 6. We won 4 in a row, and a couple of those games at the end were fairly close. I don't like that. Jaden Ivey averaged north of 21 points in that series. Now we're taking on the Pistons. LaMelo, Suggs, Oubre, Jalen Smith, Zubats. I mean, they have LaMelo, so that's what makes me nervous. And we win in 6, okay, in the conference finals. Indiana Pacers in the conference finals. They have Luka. God damn it. I forgot this is the Luka team. I don't want to face them. Put me out of my misery, 2K. Yes, we win in 7. Let's go. We're back in the finals. Halliburton against his real-life team is your conference finals MVP. Now we're taking on the Jazz, who have Ja, Iota Sunmu, Deni Dia, Eugene Little, Vucevic. It's really just Ja versus Zion versus our whole team. I think we should be able to beat them, and we win in 5. Yes, all right. We just had to get past Luka and the Pacers, and Halliburton gets all the awards, Conference Finals MVP and Finals MVP. Oh, man, I was impatient. I was like, how did we not win a championship? Maybe the last 2 years with this team. It progressed very well. We'd be on the way to maybe making this an 82-0 franchise team. Either way, hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Let me know if you want to see more fantasy draft rebuilds down below. Love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.